Me personally, what I think about the sexual harassment with Daddy Andre is I do not entirely believe him. 80% of me believes the lady and 20% of me doesn't, because 20% is because the woman might actually just be wanting fame, yeah, but 80% is true because of what personally I've experienced. I have so many projects with different producers that just want like sex from me, but I've refused to pay them, and that's why my music is stuck. Like, I refuse to give them sex. I really refused. And honestly, in the industry, yes, there's some people you give, it's the truth. I'm very sure she's given some people, and there's some people you don't want to give, you really want to work with them professionally because you know how good they are in the industry. So I believe that yes, Andre might have honestly asked for sex in when you look at the DMs and all that, it looks like that. But 20% of me also believes that maybe she's also trying to look for fame because Andre has a huge name. But 80% of me believes her, and I really urge her to stand strong. It's very hard. I have almost 2 million worth of projects with producers that don't want to give me my work, or don't want to shoot videos with me, or even promoters, DJs, all those guys, they're really asking for stuff. And maybe there's some people you don't want to give stuff to, and of course there's some people in the industry who you don't mind giving stuff to get ahead because you're a woman. So personally, I think court won't help her. Court is just going to make her look stupid. If she has evidence, let her just put it on social media until they whatever in court. The what should I say? The public will decide, because even if court says she did it, she didn't do it. So even if court says Andre didn't do it, if the public believes he did it. So she should just provide some evidence, and for all the female artists out there, if you have evidence, provide the evidence and shoot out these people so that women we can rise in this industry. But personally, me, I have so much work because that's out there that's not released because of people that want sex from me, and I refuse to give them. But then there are also those I've given. And they are cool with me. Like, it's all about consent. If the woman wants to give you, let her give you. If she doesn't want, let her know, but don't force her. So my advice to other women would be, if you're going to join the industry, make sure you have talent and connection. And by the way, the industry is for strong women. If you can give, you're a strong woman. If you're a type of woman who can give, like if you find a producer and he asks you and you give him, that means you're strong, you know what you want. But if you're not going to give him, you better have money, and I mean a lot of it. Like, I'm talking millions, you know, so that they start saying, maybe this girl has money, let me leave her. But that doesn't mean that they'll stop. To the men in the industry, personally, I think what you guys are doing is very bad. But I understand that you're men, you have no money, you have no women. No one wants you because you're artists. No one wants you because you're creatives. No one wants creatives. No one wants to date a DJ. So obviously you're going to prey on these women. Sorry that no one wants you, okay? Sorry about that, but that doesn't mean that you pry on other women, because that means that the industry will have very few women. We have very few women, and I'm very sure these women have given in. They've given in and they've never given up. But the thing with this thing is it gives you bad mental health, because at the end of that day, you might have your money, you might have your hit song, but then you're not fine on the inside because of how much pussy you've given to these people. So my advice to the women is, come when you have your talent, come when you have your money, come when you're resilient, come when you're willing to do anything in this industry. Me personally, I've given it a break because I have so many projects, but I don't know how to get them out. So the problem is, you can't get your project out unless you give these people. And even, let me tell you something about me, I might have given a few, and then there are those I haven't given, and those I have not given have pulled me down. Okay? So ladies, I really believe in you, and I believe that you can work this out. Just continue working out on your fans. Your fans won't ask you for anything because all they see is you on Instagram, so, or you on How We Biz. Put your music out there. Continue to produce your music. When you get it, put it out there. Continue to put it out there and make sure it's good. People will love you for who you are, and then these producers, these DJs, these promoters will be forced to play your music. They'll be forced to respect you. So continue to work very hard. Me personally, I'm very stuck in the industry. I don't know what to do. I'll understand. I can't mention names right now because I don't want to be taken to court. Okay? But what I believe is people should just, women in this industry should just be strong, be strong, be strong, be very strong. When someone asks you for whatever, you have to be able to know that Banange, I've done something for this guy, I've given him money, but he has just given me my project. You have to be able to move on. Me, I have not been able to move on, but other women, if you can move on, move on. The likes of Shiba, I'm very sure they moved on. You know, Spice Diana, she moved on. I'm very sure people asked her, she moved on. Karakasita, okay, people say Karakasita gave, but I'm very sure she moved on, you know. So if there are people who haven't given you, Daddy Andre will not last long. Last year, didn't we have Nassim? Now Nassim can give you your beats properly if you give him money. He won't ask you for sex. If you can ignore these people that are Butala right now and go for those people who used to be Butala but now they are sort of fading away, go for those. They'll produce very good music because they know good music, just that they have gone off the meter and all that. But if you can give, you give. If you can't give, then don't give. Don't. It's all about consent, what's in you as a woman. But let me advise you, even if you give, okay, those that you don't give will not allow you to continue. So all I'm asking you is to just be strong and continue in this industry. It's very hard because me personally, I haven't continued. But for those that can continue and make it and make us proud.